If you have money sitting in a savings account right now, you're actually losing money every single day, not because you're spending it, but because inflation is quietly eating it alive. And yet, right now, over 50% of Americans have zero money invested. Zero. And here's the thing. Starting to invest is not complicated, but there's one mistake almost every beginner makes at the very start that quietly kills their wealth before they even get going. We're going to get to that later, because once you see it, you can never unsee it. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today, I'm going to break down exactly how to start investing. Even if you've never done it before, even if you only have a little money, and especially if the whole thing feels confusing and scary. By the end of this video, you'll know where to actually put your money first, which accounts matter most, what to invest in as a complete beginner, and the exact mistake that keeps most people broke, while others quietly build wealth. No fluff, no jargon. Let's get into it. Step 1. Get your foundation right first. Before you invest a single dollar, there are two things you need to handle. First, high interest debt. If you're carrying credit card debt at 20%, 25%, 29% interest, investing doesn't make sense yet. The math is brutal. You are not going to earn 25% returns in the stock market consistently, so pay that debt off first. That is your best investment. Second, build a small emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of expenses. In cash. Sitting in a high-yield savings account earning 4 to 5%. Why? Because without a safety net, the moment your car breaks down or you lose your job, you pull your investments, you sell at the worst time, and you lose money. Think of your emergency fund as the foundation of your house. You don't build the walls before you pour the concrete, but here's where it gets interesting. Most people skip this part. They jump straight to stocks. And then life happens, and they panic sell, and they swear investing is a scam. It's not a scam, they just skipped step 1. Step 2. Open the right accounts. All right, you've got your foundation set. Now let's talk about where to actually invest. And this is where most beginners leave thousands of dollars on the table. Here's the order of operations. Number 1, your employer 401k, but only up to the match. If your employer matches 4% of your salary, contribute at least 4%. That match is a 100% instant return. There is no investment in the world that beats that. Not crypto, not real estate, nothing. A 100% return. Day 1. Free money. Number 2, a Roth IRA. This is the most powerful investing account for most people under 50. And almost nobody under 30 uses one. Here's why it's incredible. You invest money you've already paid taxes on. It grows tax-free, and when you retire and pull it out, you pay 0 taxes. 0. The IRS literally lets your money compound for decades and then says, keep it all. The 2024 contribution limit is $7,000 per year. That's $583 a month. Start there. Number 3. If you've maxed those out, go back to your 401k, then brokerage accounts, then everything else. This order matters. It's not random. It's designed to minimize your tax burden and maximize your returns over time. Step 3. What to actually invest in. Okay, you've got your accounts. Now the question everyone asks, what do I buy? And here's where I'm going to save you from making a very expensive mistake. I repeat, do not start by picking individual stocks. I know. You've seen people on Reddit triple their money on a single stock. You've seen TikTok traders showing off their gains. Here's what they don't show you: the losses. Studies consistently show that over 10-year periods, over 90% of actively managed funds, run by professionals, fail to beat the S&P 500. Professionals, with research teams, with Bloomberg terminals, with decades of experience. They lose. What chance do you think you have picking stocks on your lunch break? So what do you buy instead? Index funds, specifically a low-cost S&P 500 index fund or a total market index fund. Think of it this way. Instead of betting on one horse, you own a tiny piece of every horse in the race. When the economy grows, you win. Simple. Look for funds from Vanguard, Fidelity, or Schwab. The expense ratio, the fee they charge you, should be under 0.10%. Some are as low as 0.03%. That's $3 per year on a $10,000 investment. Basically free. Step 4. The power of compound interest. Let me show you something that genuinely changed how I think about money. This is the single most powerful force in personal finance. Albert Einstein, supposedly, called it the eighth wonder of the world. It's compound interest, and most people intellectually know what it is. But they don't feel it. So let's make it real. If you invest $500 a month, starting at age 22, with an average 8% annual return, by age 62, you have $1.7 million. Now here's the part that will blow your mind. If you wait just 10 years, start at 32 instead, same $500 a month, same 8% return. By age 62, you have about $745,000. Same contributions, same market, same everything. Except you waited 10 years, and it cost you almost $1 million. That's not an exaggeration. That's the math. The time you spend on the sidelines waiting for the perfect moment to invest is the most expensive decision you will ever make. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Step 5. The mistake that kills most investors. Remember at the start of the video, I told you there was one mistake that almost every beginner makes? Here it is. They try to time the market. They wait for the market to dip. Or they pull out when it starts falling. Or they wait for things to calm down before getting in. And it sounds logical. It sounds smart. It is not. Here's the data. If you miss just the 10 best trading days in the S&P 500 over the last 30 years, your returns drop by more than half. 10 days out of roughly 7,500 trading days over that period. And here's the cruel irony. Those best days almost always happen right after the worst days, during crashes, during panic, when everyone is selling. The people who pulled out missed the recovery entirely. Warren Buffett said it perfectly. The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. The strategy that actually works? It's almost boring. Invest a fixed amount every month, regardless of what the market is doing. This is called dollar cost averaging. When the market is up, you buy. When the market is down, you buy more shares for the same price. You're literally on sale. You don't watch CNBC. You don't panic. You just keep going. Boring wins. Here's the real insight that took me years to understand. Investing is not about being smart. It's not about finding the next hot stock or predicting the economy. It's about behavior. The investor who earns 7% returns for 40 years because they never panic and never stop beats the genius who earns 12% for 5 years and then pulls out at the wrong time. Every single time. Your biggest enemy in investing is not the market. It's you. Making emotional decisions. Remove the emotion. Automate the deposits. Set it and forget it. That is the unfair advantage hiding in plain sight. Okay, here's the bonus tip most people never talk about. Once your Roth IRA is maxed and your 401k is set up, open a health savings account, or HSA. If you have a high-deductible health plan, you qualify. The HSA is secretly the most tax-advantaged account in the entire U.S. tax code. Your contributions go in tax-free, it grows tax-free, and if you use it for medical expenses, withdrawals are tax-free, triple tax advantage. Most people use it to cover doctor bills. Smart people invest it and let it compound for 30 years, then withdraw it in retirement tax-free. It's essentially a stealth retirement account that nobody talks about. Now you know. All right, let's bring it home. Investing is not complicated. It's not reserved for the wealthy or the financially gifted. It's a system. And the system is simple. Handle your debt and emergency fund first. Open a Roth IRA and contribute to your 401k. Buy index funds and stop touching them. Automate it. Be consistent. Be patient. That's it. The market will crash. It always does, and it always recovers. It always does. Your job is not to be clever. Your job is to show up every month and stay in the game. If this video helped you, hit the like button right now. It takes 2 seconds, and it genuinely helps this channel reach people who need it. Subscribe if you're new. I put out videos every week on building wealth, cutting through financial noise, and making smart money moves. I'll see you in the next one.